All right, hello everyone. We're live here. This is Whack Comics Live with Shadow Glass Comic Reviews. We got Tyler joining us here. How you going, Tyler?
I'm going good, man. It was a good day.
Yeah, it's a good day. It was yesterday. It would have been yesterday for you, the TC fan, but
Yeah.
today it was today for me. It was it was so much fun. I really enjoyed everything that I caught. I think the highlight for me, it's a tie between the Batman and the Suicide Squad panel. To be honest, I thought the Suicide Squad panel was just a lot of fun. Like, did you catch the Suicide Squad panel?
I didn't see the whole panel, but I saw parts of it, and I'm super excited for it. I think it's funny because actually I think I was just as excited for the panel for the first Suicide Squad movie. And I mean, I thought that movie was just good, but they changed so much of it. And hopefully this is what that one could have been. I'm
For
super
sure.
excited. I think it looks awesome. It almost looks like a war movie.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Like, we. I lost my train of thought. Totally sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, the first Suicide Squad movie I thought was really, really good until it got to like the third act, and sort of fell apart a bit,
Yeah.
And I thought I wasn't 100% on Jared Leto's Joker either. Like, it was his own thing, but man, it is what it was. But I think, yeah, James Gunn was the perfect dude to come in and start it all over again. And his, like, just the list of characters. Did you see like the character rundown?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, there's so many characters that I haven't even heard of.
I'm really excited to see Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, he
I
looks
have
amazing.
no idea what he's gonna do or anything, but I like that actor. I think he can be very funny, like he was in Ant-Man.
Yeah, that actor is great, and
I
also
don't remember his name, but
I'm also looking forward to seeing John Cena as Peacemaker too. I reckon that's just
yeah,
some
I
great
love
casting.
John Cena. He is great in everything.
Yeah, we got comic crazy joining us. Hey, comic crazy, are you going there? But yeah, with the Batman trailer, I was telling you, and we were talking over Messenger this morning. I was saying like the the trailer for the Batman was really good, but the song that they used was a little bit weird for me. There's something in the way from Nirvana, because that's a song that I used to cry my eyes out to as a little angsty teen. And now they're using it to get me excited for a Batman movie. It's just a
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for you. Just like bad song choice. It's like a bad song from a breakup used to
yeah.
pump up Batman or something. It's like, oh man, that was. But I mean, for me, it was fine. I don't really know that song that well, but I'd heard it a couple times.
Yeah. No,
the
yeah, I
the
grew up.
tone the tone feels really good. I was kind of surprised not to see more Catwoman or her not in her suit, or I guess I didn't know what to expect, but it's just the first trailer, and I thought it was so good, and I'm so excited. If that was a Riddler, do you think that was a Riddler that was covering up his face?
For sure. Yeah, doing the tape
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, at the beginning, that was the Riddler for sure.
yeah.
It was.
Because right away I was like, "Is that the Riddler?" Like, whoa, what are they doing? That looks crazy.
Yeah, it definitely took me a second, and I was like, no, that's definitely the Riddler. I was pretty surprised with the look. It's a totally different take on the Riddler.
Yeah,
And I haven't seen the Batman Hush movie, the animated movie. Have you seen that?
mm-hmm.
I heard that they changed the ending of that to make.
Yeah, they did, and I know no one really liked art style from the movie either.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking, do you reckon they could be doing like a type thing like that for this movie? Or I don't know. Probably not.
It's hard to say because I don't know. I mean, I guess in a way, it kind of reminded me of Long Halloween, just the investigation part, but at the same time, kind of not. Like, it didn't remind me of Long Halloween at all. So I don't know what. I don't really care what they do, honestly, because I'm just excited. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look so good. And the Snyder Cut. What are you thinking on the Snyder Cut? I reckon that's got me hella keen. Like, I was never one of, like, on the hashtag release the Snyder Cut bandwagon, sending the tweets or whatever, you know. But yeah. I'm definitely interested in it now. You know that it's an actual thing, and you know the trailer looks great. What do you think of it?
I was excited. I was one of the people that was always tweeting about it, just because it's yeah, I was. Because you give the director the movie and you trust them, and then the movie comes and they make it, and then you want to change everything. Like, I don't even really like anyone doing that for any studio. It's like, if you're going to trust a director, just trust them. And Zack Snyder has at least proven that his movies are better than the movies that you change them to, like Watchmen or Batman vs Superman. Even if you didn't like it, his vision was better than the crap that they decided to change it to. Yeah, like, sure. I love the director cut of Watchmen, but the other one, which I've only seen once, feels like just a watered down version. Like, just let them make their movie. You hired them to make it. Just let them make it. And I know there was extenuating circumstances for this specific movie with his daughter passing away, and then they brought in Joss Whedon. But it seemed like they changed the movie so much that it was kind of a decision they made.
Yeah, well, we're getting like full 1 hour part episodes, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of movie that we didn't get.
Yeah, for sure. And as far as I heard, it's going to be all what he shot. There's not going to be any Joss in it.
Oh, nice. But what have you been reading this week? You've read anything new?
Oh yeah, I've read so much. I've have to look. What all did I read this week? I read the new Batman issue was super good. The art is so good. I love Jimenez. If you happen to see here, I might be able to pull up the still I used for my review.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that looks really good.
It's just like the colors and everything. It just looks so good. But yeah, it was a really good issue. I read the first trade of Wolvenheart from I want to say it's Mad Cave. Yeah, Mad Cave Studios, which I had never even heard of, except for, a couple times. I think Two Brothers Comics have brought it up, but I didn't know what they were talking about. But I got a PR company sent me volume 1, and it's about this guy who time travels, and he is a monster hunter. So he'll go to different years and hunt whatever it is, like werewolves and vampires, and he is a vampire. It was so good. Oh my goodness, it was awesome. I definitely think you would like it.
Yeah, it's definitely one I'm gonna have to look out for.
Yep. The Draken New Dawn came out this week, and I really like that. There's kind of like a mystery Power Ranger, which I'm super excited to know more about, or if maybe it's someone we already know. I don't know, but it was just issue 1 of 3. The new Thor, that was also really good. And have you seen spoilers for the new Thor?
No, I've trying to stay away from the spoilers because is the first trade out yet? I want to pick up the trade.
I think this is the end of the first trade, so this was issue 6.
Oh, that's it.
So it'll be a while, at least a little bit. I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but there was a still, a picture. You'll probably end up seeing it anyway. And as soon as I saw, I was like, oh my God, there's going to be crazy stuff happening in the Marvel universe. And I had put that on Instagram, but not like what the picture was. And then I saw right after that, probably an hour later, that it's going to be a cover for the second printing. So that spoiler picture is now a cover, and it's all over the place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like, well, why would they do that? But okay.
Well, I suppose I'll see it soon. That's like with I've been reading Ascender. I don't know if I want to spoil it too much because you haven't finished Ascender yet. Yeah. I suppose because it's like the covers. It's on the covers, so like it got spoiled for me on the covers, sort of thing. Like in the start of Ascender, Tim 21's not around anymore, sort of thing, and then like we haven't seen him yet, but like the covers, for like the whole arc has been released, and you see him on a cover there, and I'm just like, oh, that, like it would have been cool to read that, him show up, but there he is, just chilling on the cover for the next couple issues.
I guess I don't know how soon after that, but this was literally day one. Thor 6 came out. The day it came out, that cover was released. Oh, so wow. that is like, that's way too fast.
Yeah.
To spoil something. It's not like they waited a week or decided, hey, we're going to do second printing, we're going to use this. Like 2 weeks later, it was spoiled. Like easily could have been spoiled for people. Yeah, Jeff, I'm not going to get rid of my Infinity Gauntlet set. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think I have. That's right. I did hear something about an Infinity Gauntlet, an Infinity Stone with the Magillion Gauntlet, something. Mm-hmm.
So even you've already heard, like,
yeah. I sort of forgot about it for a second until that comment. But there we go. I want to show you a couple of trades I've been reading. I've got. Have you heard of Ether?
I have heard of Ether, but I think from you last week.
Oh yeah. So this is the 3 volumes here. I just finished reading volume 3.
Okay, so it's not a lot. Maybe I could actually catch up on something like that.
Yeah, you can knock it out pretty fast. I'm pretty sure that this is actually the end of it, and the art in it by David Rubin is it's really, really good. And he also does the letters and the colors and everything. It's just it's some really different sort of stuff. This guy is like an explorer and scientist sort of thing, and he travels to this place called the Ether, and it's like this magical place, and he's like the kind of dude that has to put a scientific explanation on everything, and there's a reason behind everything, but so he's not accepting this magical world, but it's really cool. It's got all these different magical devices and stuff that he uses, and it's just a really cool read, especially if you like Matt Kindt and like David Rubin's art. It's like it's beautiful.
That sounds really good. I really like things that go into explanation scientifically and stuff. That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool because like the only way to get into the Ether as well is to like die, like so he's like repeatedly killing himself to get into this magical kingdom. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sandmanish. I don't think it's Sandmanish. I don't know. It's hard to even, it's just traveling into a magical world, I can't even think of anything that it's like at the moment, to be honest.
I haven't heard of Dead Day.
No, I haven't heard of Dead Day either, but Ice Cream Man. Yeah, we've been talking about Ice Cream Man. I went to the comic book store and I was gonna just get, because remember I told you they only had volume 2 and 4 there last time I went, and they've sold. I was just gonna go in and pick up volume 4, and they didn't even have that, so I have to wait.
Yeah.
I have to wait until they get them all in there. I'm like, oh, I hope it doesn't take forever.
You'll get it eventually. I mean, there. You already read some. It's just a really quick read.
Yeah. I might have to just go back and reread that second volume while I wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we started talking about it. You said The Falling Man. We started talking about The Falling Man, and then we started talking about issue 6, Neapolitan.
Yeah, the Neapolitan one. That was crazy.
Yeah, I forget, but we didn't get past that. We never talked about the next 2, and I forget what's after that.
Yeah, my issue is that the volume is like fully in my room. I have to. What comic's crazy saying about Dead Day? It's like The Purge. Yeah.
Oh,
sounds right.
Yeah, sounds good.
You have to give it a look.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one that I want you to read for next week, and we can talk about it, because this is only like 5 issues.
Okay.
It's only a 5-issue miniseries. It's really, really short, really quick, but it's amazing. This is Plutona. Have you heard of Plutona before?
Nope. I'll write it down right now. This
is one by Jeff Lemire as well. Okay. My favorite. But it's about these 5 kids that you see on the cover. These 5 kids, they find a dead superhero in the woods. And that's all I'm going to say about it for the moment, because I don't want to spoil it for you. But just because
that already sounds good, and Lemire, yeah. So
yeah, right. Like that's just like such a good pitch right there. I reckon. 5 kids finding a dead superhero in the woods. Like if in all my years of reading comics, you've never heard anything like that. I reckon.
No, that's really different.
It's got some really cool. I don't want to spoil too much of the art for you, but it's got really nice art too by Emmy Lennox.
It looks cool. That one character kind of looked like Erica Slaughter. Just maybe her eyes kind of looked green and like a young Erica Slaughter.
So this is like first page.
Yeah, so you're not spoiling anything. It's literally right off the bat.
Yeah. Right off the bat, the superhero is dead right there. Yeah, almost like for sure. Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic there. Almost like a Stand By Me, but for like super. They're finding a superhero, a dead superhero. I've never thought to make that connection for some reason, but yeah. And then I got one more trade I want to show you quickly. Is you don't have to read this one straight away, but like I reckon you'd really enjoy this one if you got around to it. But it's Kill Strike.
I've heard of that, but I've not read it.
It's anyone that grew up reading 90s comic books especially will absolutely love this, because it's about this guy here. He's a bit older now, and his life's a bit washed up and stuff. And this comic book character from this issue that he found back at his mum's house, it literally comes out. He's really excited. He's found his comic, but yeah, the character literally comes out of the book.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
Yeah. And, when he's fully written, like, your typical 90s character, like the first thing he comes out, I don't know if you can see it there, vengeance. But yeah, it's just such a super fun, really silly read. And it gets really emotional by the end there. But yeah, it's only like $5 or so. I don't know, five issues, I mean, so. But yeah, that's a super, super cool super cool miniseries. I enjoyed it so much. I read it in singles, and I had to buy the trade of it as well. I was hoping they would do a hardcover for it, but
I know. I always wish they'd do hardcovers for stuff like that, and then they do it 3 years later.
yeah, you can't win all the times, but sometimes you do win. Like with this lady killer library edition here. Look how big this thing is.
Yeah, that is nice. That's the way to read.
Yeah, it's like really nice thick pages and everything too. And the art in this is crazy good. I've really been enjoying this. I'm not quite finished it yet. I thought I'd have it finished by now, but I suppose DC fandom got in the road of me finishing it.
That's okay. Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really keen to finish this. This is Joelle Jones. She started doing the Catwoman run.
Yeah.
Have you read any of that Catwoman run? I've been wanting to read it just because it's Joelle Jones. I don't know if it's any good though.
I read the very beginning. I want to say it was the first 6 issues, and it was fine, but I just literally didn't care. So Catwoman is not really an interesting character to me.
Yeah, fair enough. She was also doing the interior art, though, wasn't she?
Yeah.
How was the art?
I don't remember a whole lot about the art. Like, I remember what it looks like, but no, it didn't stand out to me, I guess.
Yeah,
I do remember the covers. There was a lot of crazy, amazing covers in the beginning of Catwoman. And she might have done at least one of those, but there was a few different artists that did some amazing covers. Did you see any of those in the beginning?
Yeah, that's what made me want to jump onto it because so she was was the lady killer artist that was jumping, doing it all. But yeah, no, I still haven't even done it yet. But this, the list always grows, and you read 2 off the list, and 4 more gets added.
Yeah, exactly.
It's never complete.
I read that whole trade. I read like so many single issues, and I still haven't even finished my single issues this week, which is super rare. But I read that trade, and I got 2 more trades to read this week. So and then what you just told me to read.
I suppose to make it fair, do you gonna think to you want to suggest me, and I'll go out and
I already did. I suggested 3 to you, and you bought them.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We'll talk on last night. It was to me. What did I get again? I got once in future. Something's killing the children.
Yeah, and Kanto.
That's it. Yeah, I got they'll come eventually. I ordered them from this online bookstore. I don't usually like buying from there, but sometimes I gotta, because the comic book store hasn't got everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are they cheap? Because that's what I do. I try to get my graphic novels like cheap if I can save money anywhere. Thanks, Jeff. I don't do any YouTube. I mainly review comics on Twitter.
Yeah, go follow him on Twitter at Shattered Glass Comic Reviews. Oh no, it's at Ready for Wednesday.
Ready for Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah, but it's still Shattered Glass Comic Reviews, but at Ready for Wednesday is.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram too, but I just do like random stuff that I buy on Instagram.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna grab this real quick.
Ooh, what are we gonna see? I'm excited.
Since we were talking about something that's killing the children. Oh, I didn't open my blinds. I was like, well, I wonder why I'm so dark.
There we go.
That's better. Here, it's number 1. Something's killing the children. This is the 6th printing. So I have the first 2, but I thought it was really cool because it has all the like missing kids on there.
Is that signed as well?
Yeah, it's signed by Tinian.
Oh, nice.
I've got a couple signed, and then I've got this one.
Did it come signed or?
Yeah, it came signed. It's got the COA on the back.
Oh yeah.
It's got Tinian and Frisson.
Wow. That's a nice cover.
Yeah, I got on this right away. I think I have all the covers for issue 1 because I loved it. I was like, this is my favorite issue 1 I've ever read.
Oh yeah.
Like from the very beginning. And now it's like blowing up.
Nice.
I tweeted, I think it was after issue 3, so it was a while ago, last year, that that Netflix needs to make this a show, and they need to make what is her name? Oh, Samara Weaving into Erica Slaughter.
Nice.
And then like a few months later, they got a deal with Boom and Netflix, and so who knows? Maybe that's possible now.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. For sure.
Nice. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do something real different for a second.
You're watching it?
No, I'm playing it.
Oh, you're playing it? Oh, wow.
It's only 2 chords. That's the best thing about Nirvana.
Well, it sounded so spot on. I thought you were just watching it. That was perfect.
I probably shouldn't play it too much because we'll get, I don't know, copyright strike or something. But Nirvana, like I said, like I grew up listening to Nirvana, and I learned how to play a lot of Nirvana songs. They're like some of the first songs that I learned how to play just because they're so simple. You know, mostly. There we go. Mostly 2, 3, 4 chord songs. You know, and it definitely like inspired me to try write some original songs, and you know, and not stress out if it, you know, the song if it hasn't got more than 3 chords or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I totally not love Nirvana. I went through like a bad, maybe like a bit too obsessed stage with Nirvana. I don't know.
You were obsessed with Nirvana?
Yeah, like totally. Like I had a whole bunch of Nirvana shit, and was just like had printouts of like all this different shit, and like just like I don't know. I was like, I was 14. I'd go to the library at school and just, you know, print out a bunch of these photos and screen caps, or like, you know, just all these documents and stuff. And I remember I looked back on them a couple of years later and I found a couple of stuff. Maybe I don't want, but anyway, and I was just like, I just like had to step back and realize like, that was a bit too crazy and into that, and I was like took a step back and realized that I shouldn't get too involved with things. You know, like you can enjoy things but not like get fucking over the top.
Yeah, that Batman trailer was a real shot to you then. Like as soon as that first chord hit, you were probably like, oh my god, of course.
Yeah, and I don't like what I liked the first half, you know, like they didn't really change the song for the first part, but like in the second part when he was like doing the you know, like it sounded like a bit different to the song. Obviously they changed the trailers, you know, the songs for the trailers, but you know, just I don't know. I'm trying to like watch this trailer and, you know, and be psyched and like, oh, what are they doing to Kurt? What are they doing over here? But I remember I heard that he wrote that song "Something in the Way" underneath a bridge in Seattle, and so I learned how to play it, and then I went underneath a bridge in my hometown and played it.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that's sort of.
That's cool that you can play. I can't imagine playing a guitar. I'm not musically gifted.
Yeah, I can play a couple of things here and there. Like I'm not like crazy good or anything. I can strum a couple of chords. You know, like I said, that song's only
more than I can do.
Literally 2 chords, so it's pretty easy. But yeah, music is like definitely like the other side of my life. I got comics and music for me. You know, I remember you saying you like baseball and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other side of that for me would definitely be music. You know, I grew up playing drums. Started playing drums first, and then I wanted to play guitar really bad, and I was like, it looks too hard. I'll just play bass instead. So I picked up bass and started playing that, and I was like, I got pretty good at that, and I was like, maybe I can, you know, like these skills that I've learned on bass, maybe could be a bit easier to transfer onto the guitar, you know. So I picked up the guitar a little bit after that as well, and so yeah, I've got like those 3 instruments under my belt now, which is pretty cool. I just wish I could sing. I can't sing for shit.
Well, now that you play, you might as well try to sing it now. Let's hear it. I'm just messing.
No, I couldn't. I like, yeah, I wish I had the confidence to sing, because like there's so many bands that I like. You know, think of like Nirvana or like Kurt Cobain. He wasn't even the greatest singer alive, you know, like. And I love that band to death. And I'm like, I'll be the first to say that Kurt Cobain couldn't sing that great, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like another band that I really love is Modest Mouse, and like he can't sing for shit either. And I love that band, you know. Like it's just all about. It's really about confidence, hey, having the confidence to be able to
sound too. It's not just being a great singer, but like sometimes not being a good singer is better in a way, because it's like a very different sound.
Yeah, and especially if you like find the right music to play it with, you know, like it can really suit it. Like the guy from Isaac Brock is his name, from Modest Mouse, you know, like sorry, keep open. The music he plays just really suits his voice, you know, and you couldn't picture his voice in a pop song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he knows his boundaries, is sort of thing, is what I'm saying. But yeah, and then I've, you know, got the other side of the spectrum. I've got like bands like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Devin Townsend.
Nope.
Something in the way of singing something in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. If you really want me to give it a go, I'll try.
Don't do it if you don't want to, but
you're gonna regret it, Jeff. I'm just gonna. You're really asking for it. Fuck. And the drippings from my ceilings. It's okay to fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Man, that was terrible. There you go, Jeff.
Bad singer. Jesus, it sounded just like it, dude. It really did. It sounded just like it. I would have, like, if you played that, because I don't know that song that well, and that I would have never guessed that wasn't them.
Yeah, you're too kind.
I'm not even kidding. So
that got me my nerves going.
Yeah, now you're all. Before you know it, you'll be showing yourself on screen singing a song written by you.
Maybe I need a roll of smoke now quickly. After that, I feel like a cigarette is well earned. I'm sorry. I know some people don't like smokers, and this probably doesn't sound great with me rolling it and stuff, but
there you go.
I think I earned it, Jeff.
Jeff said too.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. Mad props. Appreciate it. That was so It was very, very nerve wracking.
Just a little confidence, man. You're a lot better than you ever would have given yourself credit for. I tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go, Jeff. Thanks for giving me the push to give it a go. Jeff and Tyler both giving me a bit of a confidence boost there. It's well needed confidence boost. But yeah, I wonder if the song's going to show up in the movie itself, or if it's just going to be in the trailer.
Yeah, you can never tell these days if trailer songs are going to have anything to do with the movie.
Yeah, I was really surprised with hearing what song. Did you see Captain Marvel?
Yeah, I saw Captain Marvel.
What song? The Nirvana song showed up in that too. Was it "Come As You Are"?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't like that movie, so I couldn't tell you much. I did not like it. I had no interest. And then I saw it by myself, and then my wife wanted to see it, so I started it with her, and I wasn't really paying attention, and she did not like it either. So yeah, we did not care.
Fucking King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is some Aussie talent right there. But fucking the chats are fucking shit, mate. Like, honest, they're an embarrassment. I'm sorry. I do not like the chats. The chats can take their smoko and get fucked. I'll leave them well alone. Sorry,
I don't know who that is.
Just ranting about Aussie music now. The 9 Inch Nails shirt. I don't know. I thought Captain Marvel was good. I thought I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah, some people do really like it. I think it might just be a Marvel thing for me. I just do not care for Marvel, and it felt like very Marvel, and I was like, I don't care.
What Marvel movies have you enjoyed?
Honestly, actually, most of them, surprisingly, because I don't like Marvel, and I've really enjoyed obviously the last 2 Avengers movies. I loved them. Guardians of the Galaxy, even though I like it, I'd say it's not up my alley. I think there's a reason Guardians of the Galaxy are not a super exciting squad, I guess you could say. It just was okay. I thought they did probably as much justice as they ever could have. It was as good as it could have gotten.
Yeah.
What other Marvel movies are there?
Did you see Ant-Man?
Yeah. I liked both Ant-Mans actually, more than most people. Even I feel like that's kind of underrated.
I love the Ant-Man movies. And Ant-Man was one of my favorite characters growing up. Just one of the obscure characters that I really liked.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know, right? Not too many people knew him before the movie, but
I'd only heard of him, and that's it.
Yeah. I was one of the people when the first Avengers movie came out, where's Ant-Man and the Wasp? Fuck off Black Widow and Hawkeye. This isn't the original team. But that's when I before I learned how to let go of separating comics from movies, and it doesn't have to be comic accurate 100%.
Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. Those are good.
The what ones?
The Tom Holland ones. I mean, I like all of them except for the Garfield ones, really. But
yeah. The Tom Holland ones have been great. Hey, Far From Home was so good. That scene with Mysterio, when he's going through that.
Yeah, when he's in his head.
Yeah, and you got that full zombie Iron Man, coming out. I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was an amazing scene. I think that movie, it's actually kind of underrated. I think it is awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
I love Gyllenhaal. He's one of my favorite actors, if not my favorite actor.
Yeah. Did you see Nightcrawler?
Oh yeah,
How good is Nightcrawler? That
I
movie,
love
man.
Nightcrawler.
That had me on the edge of my seat. That whole movie. I just kept on like, accelerating that whole movie. I just couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he is just something else. He just like be he. I'd compare him to like Bale, and there's just some actors that like they act and they're just their character, and that's it. They're not even themselves. So, have you seen
Yeah.
Prisoners?
Prisoners? No.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Him, and Hugh Jackman are in it, and Paul Dano. It's actually the first movie I saw Paul Dano in,
All
and
right.
it
Check it
is
out.
incredible.
Yeah. I'm like one of the few Donnie Darko supporters or like
I love
defenders as
that.
well.
Oh yeah,
I've argued with so many people that like like that movie just finished and then nothing happened. What was going on? I'm like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. But we got Jeff. Jeff. We were talking about New Mutants last week. I'm keen to see it. Well, you're keen to see it too, Tully. Are you gonna go see it?
yeah. I'll go see it. I'll go see anything at this point. I love movies. Like that's really like my first love. And I mean, you see all the movies behind me.
Yeah.
So like, I'm so ready to go back to the theater.
Oh yeah. I'm keen. I can't wait to until we see that and then come back up for the stream and get to talk about it finally. It's like, a movie 2 years in the making, or like been sitting there for 2 years or whatever.
Yeah, like 5 years, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arya, and I mean, really, like they're going to be so much younger in the movie than they are when they promote it, or just
Yeah, fully. Like they did the San Diego Comic Con at home panel. Did you catch that? They did a panel for that. But anyway, well, they did a panel for that, and you saw the cast members, promoting it like you say, and it was just like, all right, is this ever? Everyone's so grown up. You can really like, especially with Maisie Williams, you can tell the most. Like she's growing up. Like from when they recorded that movie. But yeah, I'm keen. I can't wait till we get to talk about it. What movie comes out first? Like they just said, both of them just say 2021. Is it Suicide Squad or the Batman?
Oh, I have no idea. Not a clue.
Yeah, they just said both of them say 2021. Like, well, next year is going to be a good year for DC fans. Like, I'm really sad. I should have got some DC comics up instead of Spider-Man. What was I thinking? But, and next year is going to be a good year for Spider-Man. Fuck. Next year is going to be a good year for DC fans. I got it out. Yeah, with like the Snyder Cut coming to HBO Max. We haven't got HBO Max in Australia, so I'm wondering how that's gonna, like what platform we're gonna get that on, or how we're gonna see it. Because in the panel today, Zack Snyder was saying that he's gonna make sure that it's gonna be on all platforms globally, and if like people don't have HBO Max in their country, they're gonna be able to get it somehow. So I'm really interested to see where it lands. I'm hoping I get to see it like the same day at least that you guys get to see it over there.
Yeah, I would think they'll be pushing hard because that's going to be a staple of HBO Max, so they'll want everybody to be able to see it.
Yeah, that's right. And people, if they can't see it, they're just going to go and get it by other means,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Best just to have it on a platform that people can access. But yeah, and then we got the Suicide Squad movie, and then we got the Batman movie. I reckon DC is going to own 2021 over Marvel at the box office next year. Like that's my prediction. Like, what do we got coming out from Marvel next year? We got Eternals.
And Black Widow, is that going to come out next year now?
I'm pretty sure it's coming out in November this year still.
Okay.
That's what I don't know. I haven't heard of them.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're probably right.
And then you got that I can't even remember his name. It's like a kung fu movie.
Iron Fist?
No, not Iron Fist. I should really Google this stuff and have it like prepared to talk about sometimes.
You're asking the wrong person for Marvel. So
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Do you know Jeff? You still here, Jeff? Do you know? I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is killing me. It's the 10 something about the 10 rings as well. I remember that. I remember being keen about that because it's like, do you know? Remember in Iron Man 3?
Mhm.
Iron Man 3 when they had the mandolin. Is that his name?
Mandarin.
Mandarin. Mandolin. That's an instrument, right?
Mhm.
Mandarin. Yeah, they. You know, it was just like a fake sort of thing, you know, and so yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting the real Mandarin in Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but
Shang-Chi. And then we also got that Morbius movie.
Yeah.
But I forgot about that until I just saw it there. But the
Yeah,
trailer
so
for
did
it
I.
looked cool. The trailer,
Yeah, I'll see
like, you know, especially because we got the Vulture showing up in the trailer there, you know, we're going to setting up a, you know, the Venomverse movies, or what do you want to call them, crossing over with the Spider-Man movies, you know, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then we got the Venom, But There Be Carnage coming out. And I hate the title. I reckon Let There Be Carnage. Or, no, what is it? There Will Be Carnage?
Yeah, I think it's There Will Be Carnage.
There be carnage. No. Let there be carnage. It would have been a better title. Is it Let There Be Carnage? Is the
Maybe
title?
it is Let There Be Carnage. I don't
It
know.
is. I don't know. I reckon they could have just called it Venom Carnage or something like that. Would have been cool, you know.
Or just Carnage.
Yeah. I don't know. That's cool.
Hopefully it's good.
No, we're talking
Shang-Chi is what we were referring to. I thought it was
I'm glad you remember his name, because as soon as I left the page, his name was gone out of my head. Yeah. Oh, true. I thought Blade was going to be a Marvel Studios movie, though, not a Sony movie. And same with Ghost Rider. But it'd be cool if they would all go together, you know. I'd like that. I'm keen for Moon Knight. Moon Knight's a character you should get into. I know you don't like Marvel and stuff, but like Moon Knight's a great character there.
I read Avengers, I don't know, what are we on, like 2 or 3 issues ago. Moon Knight was like the main guy, and then I read that one. It was really good. He's like basically taking over the Avengers. He's going from Avenger to Avenger, just basically knocking them out. Like, I don't really know why, because I'm not reading it, but it was a really good issue.
My main man, Jeff Lemire, did a run on Moon Knight. It was only 3 volumes, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It had art by Greg Smallwood. Yeah, Smallwood. Pretty sure that's his name. But his art is just fantastic. Yeah, it was such a trippy run. Like, cause have you heard much about Moon Knight?
No, like I haven't heard much about it at all. But I didn't know if you meant like a movie coming out,
like,
or
no, just like the character in general.
No, I just know a little bit about him.
So you know, like he's got like split personalities and stuff. Yeah, well, like, that's the part that I really enjoy, and like, and especially in Jeff Lemire's run, because he gets all these different artists in for like each personality. You know, like when he changes to a different personality, it's a different artist. You know, and it's like, so it shows visually. You know, but yeah, it's really cool. But we got Moon Knight. You're right. Sorry, my dog's having a cough. Moon Knight is coming to Disney Plus.
Yep.
It's going to be a Disney Plus series. Yeah.
The Falcon Winter Soldier thing looks cool. I don't know if WandaVision looks cool. Like, I'll watch them all, but I wouldn't say I'm super excited about them.
Yeah. That's I'm excited for all of them. I've been all about Disney Plus. I
Yeah, I
haven't
like
watched it for a minute. I
Boring.
just
Obi-Wan. I'm excited for that.
I just finished watching 13 seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. There's like 2 seasons that's not on Amazon Prime, and I really want to hunt them down now so I can get it. It's just such a good show. So funny.
I've never watched that from beginning to end or like in order, but I remember it being on TV a lot, and I have watched many like random episodes and always liked it.
Oh yeah, it's just such a. They're all just bad people. Hey, for some reason I really enjoy watching bad people. Like,
have you ever seen The League?
The League?
Yeah.
No.
It kind of reminds me of Sunny in Philadelphia, but it's with just friends that have a fantasy football league and they're just bad people.
Yeah, nice, Jeff. It's such a good show, right? So The League's another one with just bad people. It's a fantasy football team.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. Well,
yeah, it doesn't revolve around. It's like just the underlying overall plot, but
like Eastbound and Down sort of thing. Like
yeah,
about baseball, not really being about baseball.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I love Eastbound and Down, and I don't know a thing too about baseball. So
yeah,
the League sounds cool. You'll have to Tucker.
He is a mess.
I wonder where it's going to be. If it's going to be on any of the streaming services they have down here. So
it was on Netflix, but I don't know if it. I feel like it is. I think it's still on Netflix.
Yeah, I have to say Netflix is shit in Australia because just licensing deals and stuff are different. Yeah. But it's the time of night where I like to ask what time it is in your place, because it's 1:22 a.m. on a Monday morning.
11:22 a.m. Sunday.
There we go. I love doing that. We're so far apart. I love having these conversations.
Yeah, that is insane.
Good times. I've probably had a bit too much to drink tonight, but it's all right. It's okay. I'm having a good time, and fandom was interesting. Had something to celebrate. But I reckon we're gonna wrap it up early tonight and call it. But before we go, anything you wanna plug or promote? You got a auction you're gonna be joining soon, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that's noon today. So in like 35 minutes, 30 minutes ish, there's gonna be a auction for the comic jabroni, and all the proceeds are going to his family. That he just passed away. If you hadn't heard, or if someone watching hadn't heard, but I don't know the details. I don't think the family wants to release them yet, or if they have, I have not seen it. No, so that was like, no, it was really sudden. It was really sad. So I feel really bad about that. So I should be on that today, along with probably 1,000 other people, just auctioning books, donating them.
Yeah, awesome. What channel is it going to be on?
Metaphorical, I think.
All right, cool. Yeah, well, everyone go. Burps. Everyone go over to Metaphorical and go over to get in that auction and support Jabroni's family there. I picked up a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Club t-shirt myself. Mm-hmm. I can't wait for that to get here, and I'll probably make it my backdrop on there for a little while, I've got some more episodes of Whack Comics coming myself. I've got a bunch of stuff planned. We're gonna have some different YouTubers joining us for some little fun things. So keep an eye out for those episodes of Whack Comics coming up. But apart from that, Jeff, you're wrong. Vegemite is amazing, but you just need to put a tiny bit on. You don't put a big, I see people, they always put like big, thick things of Vegemite on when they're trying it out, like it's Nutella or something, and you want to put, it's like it's chocolate spread, you want to put heaps of, it's veg, you need to put on a tiny spread of Vegemite and you're all good. All right. Nice tiny spread of Vegemite. That's amazing. Have you tried Vegemite, Tyler?
I have not. I don't know what that is. Really,
it's a spread, and it's really good. I'm gonna have to make a care package for you one day and send you some Vegemite and some Milo.
Would we have that here? I don't think.
No, I don't think you do. Hey, there's a lot. There's like a few stuff that's like made in Australia that only Australians eat because we're weird like that. Like a lot of people like.
I'm kind of picky. So I have a feeling I wouldn't like it, but who knows? I have no idea. Would you just put on bread?
Yeah, if you put it on some toast with some cheese, it's good. And then a tiny bit. It's like not too much, not too little. And it's good. Yeah, I'll send you a care package one day, and I'll send you some Milo as well because you need to try that shit out. Milo is amazing.
You told me about that.
Some Tim Tams. I'll send you some, just some other Aussie goodies, But yeah, we could make something, make you try.
We'll for sure have to
make you try more on a live stream or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's until rest in peace, Comic Book Jabroni. Definitely, please go support that auction if you can. Go to the GoFundMe if you can, and get a shirt if you can. Do whatever you can. Thanks heaps everyone for dropping by. Thanks Jeff. Thanks everyone watching on the replay. Stay whack and all that. Until the next episode. La-di-da-di-da.